everyone, and welcome to Lety Does Preacher. So guys, it is time for Preacher. It has been basically an entire year since last season came out. They ended up pushing the production for the boys, I believe, so when it was supposed to come out, in comparison to like now, it's a big time difference. So I'm gonna say this now, I don't remember like every single fucking detail from last season, and then of course from like the last 3 seasons as well. So I will be giving commentary and talking about what I remember. But oh my god, it's been so long since Preacher came out. So, yeah. For those of you that did not watch the last season, I actually don't know if I'm the best person to tell you about it, because I don't really remember all that much about it either. But, as far as I remember, the gang all goes to New Orleans looking for God, and while there, they stay with Cassidy's son, Dennis, and Jesse is the one that is mostly looking for God. I believe Tulip gets kinda addicted with going to a shooting range, and Cassidy, aside from, you know, trying to bond with Dennis, and he can't really bond with Dennis because he literally hasn't been there for his mortal life. He's just been kind of doing whatever, and Dennis is now an old man. He can't really connect with Dennis, so eventually he finds Icarus, I believe his name was. Icarus, who is this other vampire who runs a vampire worshipping cult. And Cassidy isn't really okay with that because he doesn't really like vampire worship, since he considers being a vampire such a bad thing to happen in his life. He doesn't like having, you know, to avoid the sunlight or to watch all these other people die. And basically that's why he keeps himself in a drunken / you know, doped up state, so that he doesn't have to think about his life as it currently is. But Icarus kind of shows him around, you know, the wonders of being a vampire, and Cassidy actually starts to feel more included, and that being a vampire isn't that bad. At the same time, Jesse is being, well, while he is looking for God, he is also being hunted by the Saint of Killers, who is, I don't remember why he couldn't find them, but yeah. Basically, he didn't get to them as quickly as he would have liked. So they kind of got the heads up that he was coming, because the Grail had already like reached out to them. But anyway, at first Jesse's like search for God kind of turns out to be a dead end. Basically all he ended up doing was pushing everyone away from him, and the Grail, trying to keep tabs on him, sent the lady to pretend to be Tulip's friend. So yeah. What am I talking about? How many seasons ago was that? Am I talking about the right season, guys? No. Am I? Oh god, I feel crazy. No, I think I'm talking about season 2, because after all that shit, turns out Icarus is like turning his cult members into vampires only to drain their blood. No, that's correct. What am I don't know why I'm having a really hard time remembering, but I know that that has to be the end of the last season because, you know what? I remember now. They were all in New Orleans, but Jesse, yeah, okay, they had to leave because Tulip got killed. So they had to take her to Jesse's grandma, who revived her and then was holding them kind of captive and stuff. Okay, well, I apparently don't remember the series of events that took place that led to that point, but I do know that the last season ended with Cassidy going with Hoover under an umbrella in a helicopter and then getting to the Grail, and Hoover gets killed and Cassidy gets chained up and locked inside of their main headquarters thing. And I don't know. And Jesse kills his grandma and Tulip is alive again. Yep. I don't really remember how they got to their grandma's house because I know they had to leave New Orleans to get there, but am I mixing up season 2? I might be mixing up season 2. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, it's all kind of jumbled up in my head right now because those actually came out not that far from each other, and by the time I started watching season 3, I actually felt I remembered season 2 pretty well, but like now all of that is like so fucked up in my head. So yep, I fucked that up. Anyway, I don't really remember. I do remember that Hitler ends up going to hell, I believe not willingly, because the Saint of Killers took him there with Eugene, and then the devil jokes about how either him or God was responsible for the Saint's family dying. So he kills the devil, and then Hitler becomes the new ruler of hell. I do remember that. And then the Saint says he's gonna go after Jesse, and Eugene offers to help him, to go with him. So I kind of remember where everyone left off. I don't really remember why. Like, I remember the episodes and I remember like what happened, but putting them in order is just so weird to me because I know that at some point they were all at Madame Longel's house, who is not at the Children of Blood's place. But for some reason, you know what, maybe Cassidy goes back to the Children of Blood or whatever to expose Icarus, and that is when Hoover comes to pick him up. But like, yeah, I think that is what happened. So I think they all left, and then I think he came back. But I think it was only him, I believe. Anyway, so he's captured by the Grail, and Jesse's gonna go get him now, I think. Yeah. It's all a blur, guys. Like, anyway, so this is the final season, so knowing that just how this fucking show is, it's going to try to go out with a bang. This show is just so over the top. I don't even know what that means, like making it more over the top. But I guess we will see, because oh my gosh, this show is just so much. It is just so much. But yeah, things I am looking to see in this episode. When we last saw Cassidy, he was chained up at the Grail, but also there was a chained up angel. So hopefully we get more context on him and what the fuck he is doing there. Because I don't really think we got to see like who would execute punishment if there needed to be any for an angel that disobeyed what they were supposed to do. Because we had DeBlanc and Fior, but basically like the moment that they did something bad, they were hunted down. So I don't really know how that would go. But yeah, I'm confused, and I'm sure like everything will come to me like as I watch this season, but it's all just a jumble for me. So I'm gonna stop here, and that's basically all I'm looking for. Worst summary ever. Preacher, Season 4, Episode 1, Masada. Let's get started. Oh, Tulip again. I was wondering if she was gonna have a different haircut this season. Oh god, what is this? Is this like a flashback or... What the fuck is happening? A couple months before, okay. New intro with guitar sounds instead of trumpet sounds. Oh, he can just tuck them away? Is that supposed to be Humperdoo? Comparative... what? Ah, okay. What does that say? Holy bar and grail. What is happening? This just turned into a musical?
Alright, bitches.
Aw, I haven't heard her say that in a while. Oh, well that's Grandma's house.
At least with
Shaggy, would you just pick a spot? Would you pick a fucking spot? Is that a metal detector? Dang, with Jesse's big old belt buckle that he has on and his like pointed toes and stuff with the little metal on it, I'm surprised it didn't go off again.
To get Cassidy out of here.
Okay, kind of clever.
Where is
So he learned how to read ASL? Oh my god, is he just getting his foreskin ripped off? Does this go along with the whole joke about him making it into a bunch of other things? Wait, what was Cassidy's sign name? I wanted to know.
I see.
Does he mean that literally? Oh shit, what? Oh! It just kept growing back. Ew. What is Cassidy's face right now?
Do I want to do my vampire thing?
Wow, that's going to be gross when the door closes.
On a regular basis. Let's put
Ugh. Oh, gross. Why didn't she just push the button again? Can she just like tell her that she can die now? That's so sad. What if there's someone in the elevator though? Oh wow, Tulip. That's so much effort. Dang, and her like platform boots too. Oh my god. This fucking scene. Oh my god, she's going through all this effort, and then when she finally does it, it's just gonna be like, well, it's about time, Tulip. Oh wow.
I can't believe you're still pissed about
about that.
Wait, but can't they just push the button on the wall?
Forever again.
Oh shit. Seriously? It's the first episode and they're already at each other's necks. I knew she was gonna have something like that. Oh. What the fuck, Cassidy? What's happening? I'm so confused. This is so uncomfortable.
Again. What?
Oh.
No.
Okay. Oh. What? Okay. That was okay. So what? He's about to like write a note of going to find God. See you later. He's jumping out the window? He is not. Oh my god. Again? He's so predictable. Seriously? He seriously just left? What the fuck? Seriously? Why Diet Dr. Pepper? Do they just really like it and they're like, oh yes, God's favorite drink? Okay, just ended. Alright, so as far as season premieres go, I think that was okay. I feel like it didn't start off as strong as like the last 2 seasons, but that also might be because I don't really remember like everything that happened in the last season. But I mean, even like the way that everything was presented, it was just kind of confusing with the whole back and forth thing, or starting from a different point in time and then moving back to the present day. But that scene that we got in the beginning with Tulip and Cassidy, like that bed that they were sitting on is the hotel that, or wherever the fuck Tulip is staying right now, and the caption said a couple months earlier. So that means that wherever Jesse went off to, he's going to be there for months. Like, I don't know what he's looking for, because God was literally like with Hair Star, so his sense of direction must be really off because they were literally just there. But in any case, I don't know if that means that Cassidy stays inside of the Grail for months, or if that means the two of them just like, he breaks out, but then the two of them don't go after Jesse. The two of them just like stay there and do whatever for months. Because we also had the scene of Jesse like falling out of the airplane and seemingly dying, so I don't know. And then also there's the Saint of Killers that's coming, but I would assume that's really only for Jesse. So I don't know how I wasn't expecting them to split up so soon. I mean, there's still quite a few episodes left, so is this entire season just going to be Jesse doing his own thing, running away from the Saint of Killers, and then they're also just gonna split the story between us seeing what's happening with Cassidy and Tulip? Because I don't know, that doesn't sound all that great, but I guess we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, let me know what you guys thought of this season premiere, if there was any particular thing that like stood out to you that you really liked, And that is basically all I got for you for now. So get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You don't like pillows. He likes pillows though. Isn't that right, Shags? You like pillows? Yeah. Hey, we're missing one. Oh, you're in there? Okay, you can keep doing your thing then, I guess. And yeah, I guess we're good to start, right?